South Africa was a completely new experience for me. Number one, I've never been out of the country before. And number two, I've never gone on a missions trip before. Before we got on the plane, our leader, Robert Reed, got a call from South Africa. And they said, the first day we're going to get there, we're going to run a sports day at a local church. Sports is not really my thing, but I was like, sweet, whatever. I mean, that's what this whole thing is about. We're just going to go forward and do whatever they ask. We didn't really have too many resources. I was literally handed 6 Frisbees. There was no game, there was no nothing. They were like, here's 6 Frisbees, you can do what you want with them. So they told us there was going to be 100 to 150 kids. We woke up the next day, got in the van, and once we got there, we pulled up, and it was literally just a big playground. And you could not see the ground, literally dust flying everywhere, but just kids everywhere. I ended up getting about 50 kids, and with 6 Frisbees, I'm like, what am I gonna do? So I was like, well, just act like you're in charge. So I was like, okay, we're gonna line up in 3 lines, handed each one of them a Frisbee, showed them how to throw it, and just said, throw it. And then I was gonna go catch them. They literally had a blast. I was completely exhausted, but they loved just throwing those Frisbees. It's like they'd probably never played with them before. After we had finished the sports, we had all gathered underneath where they normally had church. And like we had 150 kids, 200 kids trying to fit under there. And Robert gave me the opportunity to just give a short devotion. He suggested that I run through, just tell a parable of Jesus Christ, and he suggested Matthew 18. I had decided I'm going to have this acted out. So I brought up one of the kids. He was a shorter, scrawny kid, and I was like, "This is our king!" And everybody just started laughing. It was awesome. We started pulling up servants, and we just went through the story. Just seeing 200 kids react to the gospel, react to the forgiveness of Christ shown through that parable was awesome. Most of them didn't speak English. When I was telling the story, I had a translator there the entire time. So I don't know exactly how they ended up responding in their hearts, but seeing them just react to even just the justice, yet even the forgiveness, the mercy of the King in that story was awesome. After I told that story, I so badly just wanted to spend more time with those kids and see how they continued to react to the truth of the gospel, starting seeing kids understand that and move forward in their Christian walk. It only encouraged my heart to know that when I came back to the States, whatever God was calling me to, I just needed to pour myself into a community, build trust, build relationships with people, and then use the truth of God, tell them the knowledge that we have been given, and then see them grow. That is my goal, is to build that community for Christ, to make it look more like Christ, and to share His word.